All right, we are live and we are going to do an unboxing video. And what are we unboxing? And so what we're unboxing is not some new electronics gadget, although that would be fun too. And I'm total geek on that stuff. What we're going to be unboxing today is our Total Authority Makeover. Now, why is this a big deal? Well, it's because I've spent months and months and months and years developing what is included in our Total Authority Makeover. It is only available between now and Friday midnight Eastern time. This is our 2019 class. And then we're going to shut down the cart and we don't do enrollment again until February 2020. And so what I wanted to show you, and I'm actually going to share with you my screen, I'm actually going to show you exactly what the Total Authority Makeover is. And I'm actually going to take you behind the scenes and show you what happens when you log in, what you get, that sort of thing. So with that, let's go ahead and go to desktop and show you all of that. Okay, so how do you access this? Well, right now you can go to upmyinfluence.com/free class and you can register. We have the Authority Transformation Masterclass that's going on right now. It's totally free. 4 videos. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about authority marketing and why it matters so much today, and why your clients aren't engaging with you, why customers aren't buying, why, if you're in B2B, why other business owners aren't treating you seriously. If you're applying to speak at conferences and you're not getting accepted, if you're not getting invited to speak at conferences, if you're not getting invited to appear on podcasts as a guest, if you're not getting paid speaking opportunities, if you've otherwise been successful in business, like you're doing good stuff in business and you're not getting these invitations, something's wrong. And this free course that you see right here in front of you, right here, this is going to teach you why, basically how to fix that problem, because you're being prejudged. And is it fair? No, it's not fair. But the reality is that you are being prejudged. Let me just go back. I have a few more things to say. So you're being prejudged before you even have a chance to show how amazing you are. And it's not fair. But this is the reality of the world that we live in today. And if you want proof and evidence of this, just look at how online dating works, okay? When we talk about like business partnerships and attracting investors and attracting clients, attracting customers, trying to do business in today's modern world, you're being prejudged before you even have the opportunity to show yourself. So look at online dating. So using a dating app, what do you put up? You put a profile, okay? And if you're on something like Tinder, I mean, all you get is like an image, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't use it, but I think this is how it works, right? Someone's seeing your photo and then how quickly do they make a decision before they swipe left or right? Well, in some cases, like it's like that. And let's say you're an otherwise like amazing person, but you put a really bad photo up. What's going to happen? Okay, very few people are going to swipe right on you, even though you're the most amazing person on the planet. Is that fair? No, but it's just the way that we do business today. And so you have to understand that there's been this huge transformational shift in how your customers, and whether your customers are business owners, whether they're consumers, whether you're trying to attract investors, whether you're trying to look good in front of meeting planners, conference planners, people that would buy your book. Okay, do people judge a book by its cover? Yes, the reality is they do. All right, so what can I do? How can I fix that for you? Well, I've been studying this as a consumer expert and consumer advocate for 12 years. Okay, I'm nationally syndicated on TV. I write a syndicated newspaper column. I've been doing that for 7 years. I've been on TV over 700 times. I've been on the radio hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, all told over 2,000 times, talking about consumer behavior and teaching consumers how to really dig in to something before they spend their time and waste their time and engage and stuff like that. How can you know whether or not to make a good buy? Well, Again, I'm going to tell you something right now, and this might hurt to hear this, but you are never going to attract a quality of client, partner, conference planner, or anything that you're looking to bring to you. You will never attract a higher level than your branding supports. Does that make sense? So if you have bad branding, if you've got poor social proof, if you've got low indicators of authority, guess what? These people down here, yeah, they might buy your stuff. These people up here, they're not going to mess with you. Is it fair? No, it's not fair. Okay. So again, we designed something to completely solve this problem with you. Okay. And that is Total Authority Makeover. Watch the free video course. The URL is right here. You can watch it right now. You can watch it now until Friday, midnight Eastern time. When you get, and let's go back to desktop right here, and let me show you, when you get to video number 4, okay? Don't just skip to video 4, by the way, because if you do that, you're not going to get the foundation that you need. You need to understand the psychology and science of what is happening right now in the world. And if you don't understand authority marketing, and the course is free, so enjoy. But if you don't understand it, you're going to wonder why business is getting harder and harder and harder, why your conversion rates are going down, 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 why nobody's saying yes to you. I'm telling you, it's because you're being prejudged. Okay, so we get to video number 4. Okay, after you start watching it for a little while, and I start talking about the introduction to the Total Authority Makeover. Okay, you could see there is a deadline. 3 days and 12 hours is when we shut down the cart. And this is not a fake scarcity thing. We have to do these things in groups. And the 2019 class we've already had a bunch of people sign up, okay? And the class closes Friday at midnight. And there's no extensions, and it will not open until January, February next year. If you can't do it this year, that's fine. Don't freak out. But we absolutely do these in waves. We're going to be really, really busy for the rest of the year working with these people. So what do you get? Well, you're going to get a press kit. Why does a press kit matter? Because if you don't have a press kit, it's like saying that you're a speaker and yet you don't have a speaker kit. There's a problem with that. And so how does that look? Well, it's simple. So when you sign up for your Total Authority Makeover, okay, and this is a $1,200 value, you're going to go onto your member homepage. By the way, there's lots of little videos of me. That's one thing I love doing is I love creating little videos that will help you understand each thing. So this will help you understand your member homepage. This, by the way, you're getting a sneak peek of what it looks like when you become a member of our Total Authority Makeover. So then all you simply do is click right there, and then you're going to go to this page. Voila, another video. I'm going to teach you all about press kits. We're going to talk about the psychology of press kits and what they are and how you can make and get a lot of media with a really well optimized press kit. Can you read free articles about press kits online? Sure, I'd recommend you do that, okay? But when you want to get serious about creating something that's going to perform for you, and what I don't want you to do is miss an opportunity, because you could probably get 30% of the way there on your own. Do it. You should do that. If you don't have any press kit, no wonder you haven't been getting media opportunities. It's because the media are looking for it. And if you don't have it, it just communicates that you're not real serious about serving through larger platforms like TV, print, magazines, newspapers. Look, are there bigger numbers on social media? In many cases, yes. Okay, those influencers also look for press kits. Why? It's an executive summary that's going to teach them everything they need to know. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take care of it for you. Okay, so all you have to do is go through, understand this, okay? Watch the video. I'm going to walk you through it. Then I've got a bunch of examples that I'm going to have you take a peek at, and then you're just simply going to fill in a form, and this form right here, and we're going to work with you. We're going to go back and forth with you, and you give us the information, then together we're going to work on it. We're going to edit it with you and for you, and we're going to give it back to you. And now you have everything you need to bam, copy and paste, put it on your website, and now you have on your tab on your website, you now have a dedicated page that says press. And all I can tell you is that if you do any outreach to influencers and or media and you have a link to a press page, it's your chances of working with the media just went up by at least 50%. Because it's just what they look for. Okay, I look for it. So as a syndicated columnist, like when someone reaches out to me, I'm like, okay, there's your pitch, but who are you? Because I can't quote just anybody. And so if you click to your press page and I can see that you are what we call a reliable source, I'm going to work with you. But if you seem fly by night, not going to work with you. That's just the reality. Is it fair? Maybe not. Probably not. But that's just the world we live in. So, okay, next. And by the way, when I give you the on these videos for the free Authority Transformation Masterclass, there are downloadables that you can grab. They're absolutely free, including the first one includes a bunch of different tests that you can run on yourself, and it will indicate what your authority is. Okay? And so they're all free. And so I've collected, I think it's about 15, 20 different tests that you can run on yourself so you can start to get a picture of what you're showing the world. Video number 2, I'm going to take you through an in-depth inventory, kind of an audit of your indicators of authority. It's absolutely free, okay? Matter of fact, I'll just click on this right here, and I'll show you that when this comes up, there is a download. You scroll down here, and thank you, Josh. We don't need to hear from you right now. Download the Lesson 2 Authority Makeover Guide, okay? I created 3 of them, and so the second one, you go through, and here we go. Here's your audit, your authority audit. So I want you to go through all of that. It's going to give you some great advice, going to share some people that we've had the opportunity to work with and turn them into media celebrities. So grab the makeover guide. It's free. All this is free up until Friday. Okay, so let's continue on. What else do you get in the authority transformation or the total authority makeover? Well, you're also going to get a LinkedIn profile makeover and a LinkedIn authority review and makeover. So why does this matter? Because you are being judged insane. Oh, by the way, Kelly O'Brien, thank you so much for the comment over on YouTube. The videos were so awesome. Thanks for your generosity. Kelly, that was very cool of you. Thank you so much. By the way, if you comment below, that may have actually popped up on the screen too. So Kelly, I'm sorry I didn't see that a little earlier ago. Thank you so much for the kind words. Okay. So LinkedIn authority profile review, why does this matter? Well, it matters because if someone does a Google search on you, and by the way, it's kind of the same principle. So we've got videos, articles, we're gonna have you watch, and then you're gonna go through, you submit your stuff to us, and then you know what, we are going to work with you. It would be nice if we could just do a one size fits all video and everybody could just follow the same advice. What we have found is that the strategy is personalized, because actually one of the first things that we're going to do when you're a member of our Total Authority Makeover is that we're actually going to have a strategy session with you. I need to learn what your profit centers are. I need to learn how you make money, because there's no sense in getting publicity and visibility if it doesn't convert into money. Like, you need to make money in doing what you're doing. Like, we want to have an impact in the world, and that's why we work with thoughtful entrepreneurs. We work with nice people and nice people that generally have a mission to make the world a better place. And so we're going to help you. And so if that's the case, again, what happens, getting back to LinkedIn, why is this so important? Is because if someone go ahead and do a Google search for me right now. I could tell you that it's maybe about search result, maybe anywhere from 3 to 7, depending on the day, my LinkedIn profile is going to come up. Okay. And because I get like nearly 100% control over what goes on that page, I'm going to take advantage of every single thing that LinkedIn has to share visitors who want to know a little bit more about me. I'm going to use video, images. I'm going to really write my bio really well. And so what we're going to do is we are going to create a very, very well optimized LinkedIn profile that it's just not just going to like show that you're a smart lady or smart gal or smart guy, but that you're actually very successful and that it makes sense. Okay, again, this is part of the psychology that we want to evoke. It makes sense for people to engage with you. So we need a profile that's going to engage with you. It's going to make people want to engage with you in a way that helps you earn more revenue. Because when you earn more revenue, you can hire more people, you can do more stuff, you can go to more conferences, you can network with more people. It is a measurement, it is a metric of your impact. And so my job is to help you earn more revenue because of your increased influence and authority. Make sense? That's what we do. Okay. And so LinkedIn Authority Makeover, it really is going to make a big difference because people are checking you out. Okay. Go see how many people viewed your profile. And by the way, if that's a very small number, that's a problem. You should have hundreds of people viewing your profile on a regular basis, on a monthly basis. And if they're not, okay, you're not circulating enough. Okay, LinkedIn is an amazing platform for showcasing your authority and connecting with people professionally. Again, people are checking it out with or without your knowledge. And if they can't find you or it's a crappy LinkedIn profile, it's just going to be held against you. Okay, next. And by the way, these things are not in order of what I would recommend you do, but I want to go through some of the benefits. Actually, one of the first things we're going to do is we're actually going to do a website authority and conversion review. I need you to make more money. And so part of the service is we're actually going to spend the time, we're going to go through your website, and we're going to give you a CRO audit, okay? Conversion, I forget what R stands for, but something, help me out. So what we want to do is we want to go through and make sure that you are in a position where you can actually be very successful, that people understand what your offer is, that you have an engaging initial offer, that people can connect with you personally. I'm a big fan of leading with personality. So that's, again, philosophically, when we start working together, you're gonna understand the art and science behind what we recommend. And this is based on what consumers, and we're all consumers, whether we're business owners or not, we're going to really help create and coach you on exactly what changes you need to make to your website so that you can get more conversions, get more leads, do more business, get more phone calls, whatever it is, sell more books, get more speaking engagements, whatever your priorities are. So that's very, very important. And we're just going to get it done. Now, I need you to not stress out about the fact that I'm going to give you a big list of things to do, and there's, and then you're like, oh my gosh, there's no way, like I can't do all this. I'm like, look, we need to fix this stuff. You can fix it at whatever speed you want. Okay. I will actually, one of the bonuses that I'm throwing in here is actually, I'm going to be doing a session about how to hire great talent and implement your influence and authority. So there's nothing, you need to know that there's nothing that I'm going to teach you or service that we're going to provide that's going to put you in a position where now you need to hire a $100 an hour person. There's nothing that we're going to do. Matter of fact, most of this stuff can be done by, like the vast majority of it, all this work can be done by someone earning less than $10 an hour. So you can hire on Fiverr, you can hire on Upwork, you can hire on FreeUp. There are 3 different websites, and we will tell you exactly not just why to implement, what you should implement, but how to get it done as well. I'm not going to leave you high and dry in terms of, oh, I don't know what to do now. We'll help you every step of the way. Okay. Next, so that's really, really important. Next, are you being judged on your social proof? Are you being judged on your other social media platforms? Absolutely. Okay. And so we are going to take a look at your other social media profiles, and we are going to give you guidance on what people are thinking when they look at it. We're going to help you with your profile image. We're going to help you with your little bio. Now, we're going to do this in the context of Twitter, but once you have the information that we go through with for you, okay, it's going to apply to Instagram, Facebook, and anything else that you're using. Okay. And so we're going to do a full review of your Twitter. Why Twitter? Twitter matters in the professional development world. Like if you're a speaker, you go to conferences, you're networking, that sort of thing. Twitter matters quite a bit. And so we're going to use that as the template, and then we'll advise you on how to roll that template out onto Facebook, Instagram, and whatever else you're using. You know, you big Snapchat fiends that are still out there. All right. So Twitter, we're going to work on your profile. We're going to work on your growth strategy. We're going to help you come up with really good content. We're going to help you grow your Twitter. We have clients that get between 1,000 to 2,000 new followers a month. I'm at 81,000 followers right now. And so when I reach out to brands that I want to work with, do you think that that is an asset for me? Yes or yes, it is, right? I started with 0, and it's just steady progress, just keep, growing it, follow best practices. But honestly, I spend very little time on Twitter. And I'm not saying you need to be a Twitter fan, but you need to learn how to use some tools and maybe even consider hiring a social media manager. Honestly, you can find great social media managers for like $6 to $8 an hour. And you could decide whether or not that's something you want to pursue. And maybe you pursue it immediately. Maybe you pursue it 6, 12 months from now. Totally fine, right? We will help come up with a plan for you so that you can decide what it is that you want to do. All right. You are also going to get access to the Total Media Domination video course. Well, what is that? I'm going to show you. So it is the Millions in Free Media Masterclass. Most people would sell this class, by the way, for $2,000 alone. And I know people that sell classes that aren't even nearly as good as that. Like they're like a couple hours long and they charge $2,000 just because they were in Entrepreneur Magazine or something like that. All of a sudden they're an expert. Okay, well, I've done this over 2,000 times. So I've learned a few things and I've experienced about every circumstance you could possibly experience. And I'm going to walk you through all of it. Now, just in case you're wondering how much you have to choose from, okay, these are all the videos here. Check all this out. All these lessons here. Do you have to go through them all in 30 days? Nope, I wouldn't plan on it. But over the next year, absolutely. You're going to get a master's degree in being PR savvy. As a business owner, do you think that that is a skill that you should probably have? Again, I'm going to tell you yes. If you want to create buzz for your brand, oh my gosh, look at this 20 lessons. 20, wow, there's more than I thought. 23, okay, 23 plus a 20-minute bonus lesson of me actually going out and working with a reporter, and I'll take you through. I actually had my son video me, and so I talk to the camera the whole way and tell you everything, why I say certain things, why I do certain things, why I engage with the reporter in a certain way, how I formulate my answers. Yeah, so here I am in my car, and then here I am a little behind the scenes, and you can see my actual interview, and then afterwards, yeah, so you see the whole thing, and I tell you all in advance exactly why I said and do certain things. I'm telling you right now that if you ever get a media opportunity, this can mean the difference between selling 0 units and selling hundreds of units, all based on what you say and what you do. It really, really matters that much. And again, if I had my way, what's my mission? Well, again, at UpMyInfluence, our mission is to turn thoughtful entrepreneurs into media celebrities. So all you got to do is follow my advice. Again, there are other people that sell this for $2,000. let's see on here, I think we put a value of $1,200. I'm going to give you my Twitter publicity mastery video course. Same thing. It's going to teach you how to dominate Twitter, $500 value. Okay. Then you're going to get my podcast guest mini masterclass. And check this out. You're going to get our podcaster directory. This is going to blow you away. What we built is a database of over 10,000 podcasters. And so what you can do is you can actually search, like I just searched the word entrepreneur here, and I have 749 podcasts that use the keyword entrepreneur. When you click through to one of these, it's actually going to give you, oh, John Nastor, I actually know him. It's actually going to give you the contact information. You're going to click here. I'm not going to do it in this video, but it's going to reveal the email address. So you can actually right here, oh, well, look, it was just on the screen. Hey, ignore what you just saw. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. All right. So, but you're going to have access to over 10,000 podcasters' email addresses. So, am I not sharing my screen? Can you not see? Oh, man. Shoot. Someone was supposed to tell me, Josh, we can't see your screen. I forgot to go back to it. I'm so sorry, guys. No wonder you're all like, man, he keeps talking about stuff and all I see is his ugly mug up there. Okay, so what I wanted to show you, let's go back to main screen. There we go. All right, so here is, I'm so sorry about that. Let me just show you real quick. Okay, so here's the podcast directory. Okay, you click here and you can actually see the profile. I'm just going to show it to you really quick so you don't see his private contact information. But yeah, so there it is right there. So we have over 10,000 podcasts that you can search from. Just get their contact information, follow our advice. We're going to teach you how to engage with podcasters and how to be a guest and how to make a lot of money. Here is, by the way, all the videos. And so you can see there's over 24 lessons right here, plus the bonus. And the bonus is actually like me out with a reporter. And again, I kind of tell you all about it. I do my interview, take off my sunglasses before the camera goes live, and then I do the story. So you can see all about it. But again, you're going to earn a master's degree. Good thing I wasn't picking my nose or something like that while I didn't realize that my camera was still on. So anyway, back to, so here's your member homepage. And so that's all included. So all of that is, gosh, I want to say it's like a $5,000 some value right there. All of these. Then you're going to get the bonuses, and this is only for our 2019 Total Authority Makeover group. Okay, and these are all bonuses. And I'm going to get to the investment in just a second. And so bonus number one is you're going to get monthly live workshops with me and with experts where we're going to say, all right, guys, this week, now we're going to talk about finding reviews, and we're going to do a masterclass all in how to get more positive reviews. Even though that's actually part of the service that we provide, we're going to actually go through all of your third-party reviews like Yelp, Facebook, Google, all of those, and we're gonna help you understand why those are so critical and why you're making or losing sales based on your reviews. But that would be an example. Like, let's say we're gonna do a deep dive, and I'm actually gonna answer your questions, or we'll go through like how to become a speaker and how to pitch for speaking gigs. We'll talk about, maybe do a deep dive into like TV. We'll do a deep dive on like how to get quoted in magazines or how to become a guest columnist for like Entrepreneur Inc. or something like that. I will take you through all of those, and you'll learn exactly how to do that. Bonus number two, okay, we're going to promote you to our 100,000 fans. We actually have 140,000 social media followers. And so when you graduate, when you complete the course, you have a guaranteed media win. We are going to profile you and celebrate your success, talk about your products and services, and promote you to our audience of 130-some thousand followers. We have 15,000 on Instagram, 80-some thousand on Twitter, another 10. They're all over the place. So you can go Google me and check it out and verify that for sure. But yeah, we're going to promote you, and that's like I said, it's a guaranteed media win. We're going to celebrate you. And so next, you're going to join our influencer growth community where I am very active in our Facebook group, answering questions. You can post any question and someone will answer you. Either myself, one of my team members, we'll get an expert in there. And then of course, we also have our amazing community of other people that are really authority minded. They're influencer minded. They're engaging and working with influencers and media. And so they're going to help you understand. Bonus number 4 if you need, and like once you have this amazing authority and we can help move you toward 10xing your authority, you're probably going to now want to go out and celebrate, go out for a night on the town with your new authority. And so if you want introductions to media, we'd be happy to help you. You don't have to do it. You could do this on your own. We'll teach you all this stuff. But if you would ever care to use our services, we will give you discounts. And it's only for members of our Total Authority Makeover, which makes it a kind of a no-brainer. I already talked about the bonus. We're going to go through, and I said bonus like a Canadian or a Minnesotan just then. I'm actually from Michigan. You're going to get a bonus. And actually that sounded Irish, I think. All right. So bonus number 5, how to hire great talent, implement your influence and authority. So I'm going to go through a workshop, and I'm actually going to take you through how I hire people on Upwork, what I say, what I do, how I vet them, what I put in the job description. I've hired easily over 100 people in my 12 years, easily, well over 100 people. And so there's a lot of things I've learned. Look, you can really screw this up by hiring bad people. But on the other hand, like I've hired people within 30 minutes who have been with my company for over a year and have been doing amazing work. And, again, it's very cost efficient to be able to hire through Upwork and other systems. You don't have to follow my system, but if you want to learn how I do this, I'll teach you. And it's completely free. It's just a bonus as part of our Total Authority Makeover. And then to kick off the whole thing, you're going to get a quick start strategy session. Okay. It kind of goes hand in hand with your website authority and conversion review. But what this is designed to do is make sure that you get 1,000% of the value that you invest in. Hey, Margaret, welcome. By the way, thank you for joining. You're going to get 1,000% of what you invest. And that is my goal, is to help you. Because if you were to add all this up, you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, Josh, I'm looking at those dollar values. Okay, this is going to be outside my budget. So what we've done is, because we're doing, and we can only do this when we do everybody in a class, because you'll see there are some things here we have to do in a group setting. Okay. And so because we're able to work you through as a group, now you can buy all of this stuff separately and you can pay the regular price for that. But because you're going through as a group, you get a major group discount. Your total value would be $8,800 plus a special surprise bonus that I'm going to announce via email, I think tomorrow, or it might be tomorrow or Thursday. But that's $8,800 total value, which you can buy anytime. You can buy any of these services a la carte anytime. But because of you're going through as a group, you get group buying power. It's 3 easy payments of $599. And so we wanted to come up with something that was accessible. Why? Because we have a mission. We believe that every business owner, every entrepreneur, every person has a message that can positively impact the world. But if you're looking at our services and you're like, Josh, I'd love a press kit, and I've talked to other PR firms, and that's just like way outside my budget. I'm just not going to be able to do it. Okay, that's going to hurt your business. So we wanted to make this super accessible. Okay, so it's 3 payments of $599 or $1797. You can pay that today. It ends Friday at midnight. Okay, so if you can't do it this year, we're going to do it again maybe next year, February, March. But what I really want to do is I want to get rocking. Let's just get this stuff done. Let's get you on the other side of this. 90 days from now, you will see a dramatic impact. Now, again, I don't do your sales and your marketing and all that other stuff, but I can tell you, and you can read the success stories of other people that we've worked with, and you can see the results that they've been able to get. Matter of fact, in video 1, 2, and 3, the downloads, the last page has some customer stories in what we've been able to do. Plus, I share some stories in these videos as well. So watch the free course. Decide for yourself. It's an important decision. Obviously, I can't make that decision for you. That's something that you're going to have to make for yourself. But if you're sick of not being treated with respect, and that honestly, that's part of why I do what I do. I remember not being able to hang out with the cool kids, and they thought that I was just a dork. That hasn't changed. I'm still a dork. Total nerdo. And that has not changed. But there is a certain sense that I believe that everybody should have equal access to influence to authority. And I've just studied the process. I've interviewed so many people that have gained their influence. And I've studied what did they do? What were their lucky breaks? Okay, and I've been documenting that in our podcast called Authority Confidential. Okay, but I've just been doing this for 2,000 media appearances myself for 12 years. And before Savings Angel, I went through bankruptcy. I went through foreclosure, well over a decade. I mean, 15, 17 years ago. But it sucks. Like, I've failed in business a number of times. I don't want that experience to exist for anybody else. I don't want you to fail when reaching out to the media. I don't want you to fail when you're like, man, if I could just get that influencer, all my wildest dreams could come true. Okay. If we could just get those connections to happen, okay? If we could get you on Oprah's favorite things, okay? Does Oprah have the power to wave her magic wand? Okay, she still has a lot of influence right now. Ellen or Joe Rogan, or whoever it is that you look up to, you're like, man, if I could just get her to promote my thing, like all my wildest dreams. Now, how do you get there? Can you work with Gary Vaynerchuk? Can you work with Tony Robbins? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I've been invited by the Tony Robbins organization to speak. We did an online webinar at their invitation. Okay, I'm working my way up. Will I eventually get on stage? I hope. I hope and pray. May the gods favor me. I hope and pray that could be the case, because teaching online for the Tony Robbins organization was amazing, and so I'm working my way up, and so I believe a rising tide lifts all ships. So I want to help you along the way, which is why I always do tons of behind the scenes stuff. I want you to learn from me so that you can learn from my experience, so you can have the same result. I want that same thing for you. Okay. I've gone from bankruptcy to earning 6 figures in a month. I want you to experience that. And I'm telling you that if you lead with really strong authority, it's going to blaze a trail for you, and you're going to find that life is just easier. And I want life to be easy for you, which is why we've created the Total Authority Makeover. Love for you to join us. It's completely your choice. But I know, what I was going to tell you is there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you just get started, hit the deadline. If you get a week or two into this and you're like, I don't really like Josh. That's okay. Not everybody likes me. I nerd out on this stuff way too much, probably. If you decide that this is just not a good fit, you made a mistake, no worries. Just let us know. Ask for your money back. We'll send the money back. You cancel, you're not going to pay again. And that's whether you pay in full or you do the easy payment plan. You get your money back. No problem. I just want to de-risk this thing for you, so that even if you're on the fence and you're like, is there a way I could just try this out? Yes, try it out. $5.99, however you want to take care of that. PayPal, credit card, whatever your deal is, right? Just get in and then see if it's working for you. See if you like it. See if what I'm talking about, you're like, okay, I can see it coming together. Okay. If you don't get that feeling, then just ask for your money back. Okay. So that said, I'd be honored if you joined us. I would be thrilled at the opportunity to be your personal authority and influence department. And if that's the case, what I want you to do is go to upmyinfluence.com/free class. And then I'll give you video. If you go through videos 1, 2, and 3 quickly, then I'll give you access to video 4 right away. Okay. As long as you click through them quickly, wait an hour and you'll get an email from me with the top secret URL, which you may have seen on the screen earlier in the video. And that will allow you to watch video 4. And then you could decide for yourself, as I explain all of the benefits, why you need authority, how to do it, and then, of course, your option to join us on the Total Authority Makeover. So with that, hey, thank you so much, Kelly, Margaret, and everybody else. I know, I don't see the Periscope comments. It's not coming through on Restream like it's supposed to. So forgive me for not engaging with you like I normally would. On YouTube and Facebook, if you follow me there, I see those comments. And so I will go through on Periscope, LinkedIn. We're streaming all these different places at the same time. So I'll go through and find all those comments. I will comment and answer any questions. We have a phone number set up as well, so that you can actually, when you go through, let me show you this just really quick, just so you can see if you have any questions. We have a chat that's all set up. That all you have to do is when you're on the checkout page, there's need help. You click the little icon right there, or you can even call our phone number 321-209-5999. And that phone number will actually go to Alisa or myself or voicemail, and we'll call you right back and answer any questions you have. But there you go. That's it right there. So let me go right back here, and thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. I'm so excited about this. We're really excited. We have already had a bunch of people join in already. So the class is happening. Like, it's a thing. And so come and join us. Let's make the rest of 2019 just amazing. 90 days from now, I want you to experience what it's like to just experience what's going to feel like luck. What's going to feel like, oh my gosh, like everything just seems to be easier in business. Okay, it's because people have, your presence, your online presence is doing all the work for you. With that, have a wonderful day. I appreciate you. Take care. God bless.